Young nigga about that paper.
Ringo TV.
Young nigga about that paper. Young nigga about that paper. Young nigga about that paper. Yeah. True man, I'm free. I wake up a new episode. I pop out clean as be up a level though. She talk to me like I'm not me. I get it though. Yeah. I'm so eclectic, on me to the credits roll. Talk down to me, they might have to send medical. I'm out the league, I'm OD, they pathetic though. Look how I move, I'm protected. Shawty so swoon in my presence. The world going through it outside, they unruly, but I keep it cool, they can't press me. I keep it pure with intention. They see what I'm on, ain't no vixen. I might like do it that top down. I keep it tuned with a high power. Put it on me, I'm blessed. Young nigga blessed. Big bag, manifest the sky, no stress. Keep no evil around me, can't ground me. I built it since when I had less. No hex on, God can't pause, nigga, look at how far we progress. Whatever we doing, we keeping it fluid, I don't see a thing. Young nigga about that paper. 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 Hop on that jet, had to switch to the coast. One of a kind, I've been playing that role. They pay me to play me, I needed it for. It's real if I said I meant what I spoke. I'm legend, it's written, I shake up the city. Spin block till I'm dizzy, won't ever go broke. I'm chose, I must like do it at top down. I keep in tune with a high power. Put it on me, I'm blessed. Young nigga blessed. Big bag, manifest the sky, no stress. Keep no evil around me, can't ground me. I built it since when I had less. No hex on, God can't pause, nigga, look at how far we progress. Whatever we doing, we keeping it fluid, I don't see a thing. Young nigga about that paper. 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 Put it on me, I'm blessed. Big bag, but I fix the sky, no stress. Can't ground me, I know this since when I had less. Look at how far we progress. Fluid, I don't see a threat.
Welcome to the stream. Ringo TV reactions. You already done know what it is. Make sure you rate, comment, and subscribe. You know, a lot of these people, man, on the internet is fake. And we got to talk about these issues. YouTube is a place where you will see some of the most evil people. And we're going to talk about that right now, guys. As you come into the live, be sure to double tap the screen. Subscribe to the channel as we go on this mission. Now, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, we got to talk about this issue because Candace Owens is being bashed and attacked by a racist YouTuber. And the only reason why he's doing this is because this YouTuber that's a racist found out that Candace Owens was good friends to Charlie Kirk. You know, I talked about this in previous videos, and maybe you guys didn't catch the news. But I want to bring out the receipts so that you can all see what I'm talking about. Now, I'm deciding exactly how I'm going to play this thing. Should I show you this? Or should I show you what he's doing now? I think I should show you what he's doing now first, then show you this. I think that would be more appropriate. Yeah. I'll show you what he's doing now, and then I'll show you what he did before. Now, a little background. This YouTuber weaponized Candace Owens against the Jewish community. That's right. This particular YouTuber named Nubreed pretty much did a live stream where he bashed the Jewish community, and he weaponized Candace Owens' video to further his hate. And he praised Candace Owens, gave her the utmost respect, and he loved her. Even to the point where Candace Owens got demonetized by YouTube, and Nubreed went on a campaign to defend her against anyone that spoke out against her. But now that Charlie Kirk was assassinated, I made multiple videos about the case. I brought out Candace Owens' tribute for Charlie Kirk. Nubreed was infuriated. He couldn't believe that the woman he endorsed, the woman he showed favor to, the woman he was respecting as a black queen, as a powerful black woman, was friends with Charlie Kirk, and he got upset. And now he decides to bash her husband, and her personal beliefs. He is currently live claiming that Candace Owens is bought and paid for. She's with the elite. She's of the devil. She's with the Roman Catholic Church, all this other mumbo jumbo. But he was just praising her last year. He just told us how she's for our people. She's here to liberate blacks. She's here to fight for us. Now he's telling everybody, don't watch Candace Owens. She's not for our people. I'm like, hold up, wait a minute. Why are you flip-flopping all of a sudden? You were just singing her praises. Now you bashing her because she was friends with Charlie Kirk? Let's listen to what he has to say, guys. Then I'm going to play the shocking receipt. Matter of fact, let's play the shocking receipt first. Yeah, let's play the shocking receipt first. Yeah. Put a 1 in the chat, guys, if you are ready for the show. Let's go. Put a 1 in the chat, guys, if you are ready to get down to business. Y'all ready? Let's get it. Let's get to the content, guys. So check this out. This is the shocking video Nubreed do not want nobody to see. And we got to play this video because I need for you to hear what he had to say about Candace Owens. And keep in mind, guys, Candace Owens was good friends with Charlie Kirk. Now, because he found out that Candace Owens was friends to Charlie Kirk, now he wants to disassociate himself with her as if though he never knew who Candace Owens was to him. Listen at this tape.
I wanted to reveal a very, I just wanted to react to a very shocking interview. It's a debate, actually, between Candace Owens and Michael Jackson's former rabbi. And I'm gonna just say this off the break, right? Man, listen, Candace Owens, let me just say this. We got to give it up for Candace Owens. Bro. I mean, listen, y'all. I mean, this woman is attractive. This woman is intelligent. This woman right here is the prime example of a strong black woman. Straight up. This woman right here is, I don't care who she married to. Respectfully, I do care because I would never try to make a pass or, look at a certain, a married woman a certain way. But when I say I don't care who she's married to, because she's married to another nation, a lot of people judge Candace Owens. But looking at the world we're living in right now, in comparison with your Meg Thee Stallions, your Kamala Harris's, your all of these people that you seem to support, a lot of y'all women like to support the ignorance, the filth. Because Candace Owens ain't telling you to go out there and shake your ass. She's not out there telling you to, jug and finesse men and try to go get free meals and, all those kind of things. And because she's not doing that, it's like y'all don't see her blackness. Y'all don't see that this woman is intelligent. This woman, she has very good historical acumen to herself. And I think she's a great example. I mean, look, she's straight up sister soldier right now. She's sister soldier right now. And at the end of the day, she's the only woman. I'm going to tell you right now, she's the only woman revolutionary right now with a big platform. Straight up.
Wait till you hear this, people. Wait, watch.
She's very articulate. She chooses her words very wisely. And, I know some people have a real distaste for her. But what I want to do is I want to play some of the things that's being said in this interview. I see there's some people that's not a fan. They don't like her. Listen, and I'm going to say this, that what I'm saying right now doesn't mean that I agree with her political affiliations. It does not mean that I agree with everything that Candace Owens says. This does not mean that, because a lot of times when you are in support of a person, people tend to believe that means you support everything they say, and that's just not the case. When you see that the good outweighs the bad.
When the good outweighs the bad. Pay attention to that part, guys. When the good outweighs the bad. When the good outweighs the bad. So that means when he look at Candace, the good outweighs the bad.
You see that the things that they're putting out pushes the envelope and moves our people forward.
Meaning Candace Owens pushes the envelope to move our people forward. But now all of a sudden he have a change of heart because he found out that she was good friends to Charlie Kirk. Watch this.
That's the things that I hone in when it comes to people that I support. Are they doing and saying things that progressively move our people forward?
Okay, so he listens to Candace because he believes that she's progressively moving black people forward. Now watch this.
Right? Somebody told me to put...
Okay, so now we got that already, right? Now watch this, guys. Watch this. This is the moment you all been waiting for. Do not swipe out the stream yet. This is the part you've been waiting for. Listen to this.
Oh, Candace Owens. Let's get into it. No further ado.
Owens reveals what drew her to the Catholic Church. In a recent speech, conservative commentator Candace Owens opened up about her recent conversion to the Catholic faith, revealing that her decision to join the church came about after realizing that all of history has been a battle between the Catholic Church and evil. During a May 30th Catholics for Catholics conference in Phoenix, Arizona, Owens shared that her conversion journey to Catholicism began with a rejection of the mainstream narrative and a commitment to pursuing truth regardless of persecution. "It has forever been a holy war that is being waged against goodness," Owens said. Owens compared her conversion to Catholicism to the 60-mile Catholic pilgrimage from Paris to the Chartres Cathedral, which she and her husband joined last month shortly after her conversion to the Catholic faith in April. Despite being arduous, Owens described the Chartres pilgrimage journey as incredibly rewarding, similar to her conversion story. Early in her life, Owens said she chose to reject the mainstream narrative fed to Black Americans, which told her that she must view herself as a victim who must align with the Democratic Party. However, as time went on, Owens realized there's something darker happening here and began to search for the truth behind what she was seeing. Read more at LifeSenteNews.com. Watch. Candace Owens reveals what drew her to the Catholic Church.
It's about time that Candace Owens come out to sunken place. Exodus 23:32. Thou shalt make no covenant with them, nor with their gods. See, Candace Owens is playing a dangerous game.
Wow.
She made a covenant and an agreement with an idol god.
He turned against her.
And this is the beginning of the end. Now, we know a woman as educated as Candace Owens, a woman who is as studied as Candace Owens, should know that Catholicism is outright demonic.
Let's pause right there. Let's go back to his video and hear what he said about Candace Owens.
This woman is attractive. This woman is intelligent. This woman right here is the prime example of a strong black woman. Straight up. This woman right here is, I don't care who she married to. Respectfully, I do care, because I would never try to make a pass or, look at a certain, a married woman a certain way. But what I say, I don't care who she's married to, because she's married to another nation. A lot of people judge Candace Owens, but looking at the world we're living in right now, in comparison with your Meg Thee Stallions, your Kamala Harris's, your, all of these people that you seem to support, a lot of y'all women like to support the ignorance, the filth. Because Candace Owens ain't telling you to go out there and shake your ass. She's not out there telling you to, jug and finesse men and try to go get free meals and, all those kind of things. And because she's not doing that, it's like y'all don't see her blackness. Y'all don't see that this woman is intelligent. This woman here, she has very good historical acumen to herself. And I think she's a great example. I mean, look, she's straight up sister soldier right now. She's sister soldier right now. And at the end of the day, she's the only woman, I'm going to tell you right now, she's the only woman revolutionary right now with a big platform.
Did you get that, guys? Are you hearing this now? Right? Now, he turned against Candace Owens once he learned that she was good friends with Charlie Kirk. Now, this is his position now.
No ifs, ands, and buts about it. She should know all that's going on in the Catholic Church with the PDF files. She should know all the idolatry that's involved.
He switched up on her.
She should know that our relics and artifacts is being hidden by the Roman Catholic Church. She should know her history, and I'm pretty sure she does.
He's using a video clip claiming that Candace Owens converted to the Catholic Church, and now he's using it as a prerequisite to bash her, not because of her alleged affiliation, because I don't know that to be a fact. Just for the record, I don't know her religious beliefs. I, Ringo TV, do not know Candace Owens' religious beliefs. This guy is using a video clip that he got from wherever he got it from, alleging that she drew close to the Catholic Church, and now he's using that to bash and attack her. But it's really not about that. It is really about her affiliation and connection as a friend to Charlie Kirk. That is what he's trying to do, to disassociate himself with anything that has to do with Candace Owens. But this is why I showed you the receipt, guys, because I wanted you all to know that this guy is a flip-flopper, a deceiver, a racist, and a traitor. He just finished praising her as a beautiful woman, attractive. He was lusting after a married woman. He said that she's educated and that she's a black revolutionary. Now he changed his tune now. Now she's a problem and blacks need to leave her alone. That is what he's trying to do now.
But see, she made an agreement. She made an agreement with evil, and this was the beginning of the end.
Guys, if you can be so kind, double tap the screen. Maybe you guys are unaware of this, but on YouTube, when you're on a vertical live stream, when the camera's like this, you gotta double tap the screen to give it a thumbs up. We need your support, guys. Without you guys, I cannot do these shows. We need to reach more people with this truth, because right now, Candace Owens is under attack. She's being bashed by a racist YouTuber who not only mocked the death of Charlie Kirk. Maybe you guys don't know my work, but this particular YouTuber that we're reviewing his video made multiple live streams laughing, mocking, and celebrating the death of Charlie Kirk. He was celebrating. He said Charlie is in hell, lifting up his eyes, not looking down on us, but looking up at us from hell. That's what that YouTuber said. And what we're doing is we're defending Charlie Kirk's honor from these racists who keep going out there putting out false narratives, claiming that he was a white supremacist, claiming he was a racist, claiming all these negative things. We're not a part of that club. We're a part of the club that stands for the truth. And because Candace made a tribute to Charlie the other day, this YouTuber was infuriated by that. And this is the same guy who weaponized Candace Owens against the Jewish community. You guys think that I'm lying? I got the receipts for you. Let me see if I can bring this up on the screen, guys. Give me a minute. Check this out. You see this receipt? You see that receipt, guys? That receipt is right now on Rumble. Yes, that's right. This particular YouTuber, that clip that I showed you where he was praising Candace Owens comes from that secret video that he has on Rumble hidden away. Title, Candace Owens exposes the synagogue of Satan. This particular YouTuber was on an attack bashing the Jewish community. He put the video on Rumble. Candace Owens got demonetized from YouTube. I believe she's monetized now, but she got demonetized because of that video. And basically, I'm not sure if it was because of that video or something along them lines. I don't know the full story behind it, but it was around the time when she did that interview on Morgan's platform, and Nubreed went live on YouTube. His video got demonetized. He couldn't collect ad revenue on it. I believe he got struck, something along those lines. He pulled the video down and he threw it on Rumble because he was scared to talk about the Jewish community. What he did was he used Candace Owens' words. In other words, let me explain how this works. He weaponized Candace Owens' stance against the Jewish rabbi because he don't have the balls to do it himself. And in that video, he praised Candace Owens as a revolutionary for black people. So I'm showing you these receipts, guys, because I want you to see that this particular YouTuber was Team Candace Owens last year. Now, because he found out that she was good friends with Charlie Kirk right after the assassination, he said, you know what? I got to now bash Candace Owens now. And that is what he's doing. Now, guys, just in case you're joining on the show, let's go back to the video clip where he was praising Candace Owens. Check it out.
This woman right here is the prime example of a strong black woman.
Do you see that? She's the prime example of a strong black woman, but he don't feel that way no more.
Listen, y'all, I mean, this woman is attractive. This woman is intelligent. This woman right here is the prime example of a strong black woman.
And rewind it back.
Straight up. Man, listen, Candace Owens, let me just say this. We got to give it up for Candace Owens. Bro.
Do you see him praising her? Listen.
I mean, listen, y'all. Listen, y'all. I mean, this woman is attractive.
He's lusting after a married woman. He says she's attractive.
This woman is intelligent.
Intelligent.
This woman right here is the prime example of a strong black woman.
Do you see that?
Straight up.
Now, all black women should be offended by this because he praised this black woman publicly, gave her all her flowers. Now he's condemning and bashing her. Now he's doing that now.
This woman right here is, I don't care who she married to.
Now he don't care. Back then, he didn't care that she was married to a white guy. Now he cares, guys. Now he cares. Now he's bashing the husband of Candace Owens now and claiming that she's a part of the elite, and now she's trying to weaponize some sort of systematic nonsense to keep black people down. That's what he's doing now because he found out that she was friends with Charlie Kirk. He turned against Candace Owens now.
Respectfully, I do care because I would never try to make a pass or, look at a certain, a married woman.
You was looking at her. For you to say she's attractive and blah, 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 that means you would sleep with her. Ladies of the court, let me explain something to all you ladies out there. Anytime a man compliment you, it's because he wants to sleep with you. Anytime a man says you're pretty, you're beautiful, ooh, that dress look nice on you, wow, sister, you're so fine, he want to lay with you. That's a nice way of saying, I am so attracted to you. You look so good, so delicious. I want you. He was literally lusting after a married woman.
Way. But what I say, I don't care who she's married to, because she's married to another nation. A lot of people judge Candace Owens. But looking at the world we're living in right now, in comparison with your Meg Thee Stallions, your Kamala Harris's, your, all of these people that you seem to support, a lot of y'all women like to support the ignorance, the filth. Because Candace Owens ain't telling you to go out there and shake your ass. She's not out there telling you to, jug and finesse men and try to go get free meals and, all those kind of things. And because she's not doing that, it's like y'all don't see her blackness. Y'all don't see that this woman is intelligent. This woman, she has very good historical acumen to herself. And I think she's a great example. I mean, look, she's straight up sister soldier right now. She's sister soldier right now. And at the end of the day, she's the only woman, I'm going to tell you right now, she's the only woman revolutionary right now with a big platform. Straight up.
Do you see how he felt about her? But now he's condemning her. Let's go back to the other video, guys. Let's get back to it. Let's go.
And what we're going to do is we're going to take you on this journey. I want to show you where she's at today, what she's done on her trail, and how it has affected our people and how it has affected herself. And ladies and gentlemen, what we're going to be bringing out about Candace Owens is groundbreaking.
How come he didn't do this last year? Why he's doing this now? Why he's doing this now? Because he found out that she was friends with Charlie Kirk, guys. This racist black man literally disrespected Charlie Kirk's wife. He called her a witch. The wife of Charlie Kirk, the widow with 2 kids, mourning the loss of Charlie Kirk. This YouTuber got on social media and called his mourning wife, who's crying and broken, called her a witch, said that she's a part of the Klan, called her a Jezebel, and said that she pretty much was responsible. Now watch this, guys. This YouTuber made a video today alleging that Erica Kurt pretty much put out a hit to get Trey Reed hung on a tree. If you haven't heard the story of the black guy from the college campus that was pretty much hanging from a tree, he blamed it on Erica Kurt. Said that Erica Kurt unleashed something in the earth so that blacks that are at college campuses will get lynched. This is what he's doing. Attacking the wife, attacking Kurt, and Kurt is dead. Just the other day, 2 prominent pastors was celebrating and bashing and mocking the death of Charlie Kirk in church. Who are those pastors? I'm glad you asked that question. We're talking about Howard Wesley and Jamal Bryant. Pastor Howard Wesley and Pastor Jamal Bryant both put out videos yesterday, which I reviewed, where they were in church, at the pulpit, in church, mocking the death of Charlie Kirk, calling him a racist, white supremacist, you name it. And the church was clapping. The church was in full agreement. In the church, a place where Jesus Christ is supposed to be saving souls. So Kirk's family is under attack, and now Candace Owens is under attack, guys, because she was friends with Charlie Kirk. Nubreed grew jealous because I believe it was yesterday, Candace Owens broke the internet, guys. Candace Owens broke the internet. She had almost 300,000 live viewers, guys. Man. Crazy. Right now, we have about 5,000 people viewing this live stream. Candace Owens had almost 300,000 people viewing at one time. She cracked the internet. Nubreed saw that and got jealous. Got jealous, bro. It's just sad, bro. Now he's bashing her in this video. Watch what he got to say here. Listen to this.
Deuteronomy 7:2 says, and when the Lord thy God shall deliver them before thee, thou shalt smite them and utterly destroy them. Thou shalt make no covenant with them, nor show mercy unto them. See,
so he's not showing no mercy to Candace Owens right now. He's all out at war right now with Candace Owens, bashing her, degrading her, and putting down a black woman.
this scripture right here strictly forbids partnering with wicked people and false gods.
You were just praising Candace Owens, so what does that make you, sir?
It forbids it. Now, you got to keep in mind, everything that comes out of Candace Owens' mouth,
Listen.
is coming from controlled opposition.
Everything? Well, if it's coming from controlled opposition, you were praising her in this particular video when she was standing up against a Jewish rabbi. So are you saying, sir, that everything that came out of her mouth in this video came from opposing opposition? Which one is it? Like, you're flip-flopping all over the place. Make up your mind. You know? He was supporting her when she was going after the Jewish rabbi. Now, all of a sudden, because he found out that she was friends with Charlie Kirk, now he's on a full-fledged war against Candace Owens now, bashing her and degrading her.
That's what we need to understand first and foremost. Every message that she puts out there has an agenda that benefits the elite.
Do you see that? Now he's saying every message that she puts out there benefits the elite. Well, what about this message, Nubreed? Because you bashed Charlie Kirk, you disrespected his wife. You should never disrespect a woman who just lost her husband. You were praising Candace Owens when she made that video interview on Morgan's broadcast. And now you are condemning her under the guise of, oh, she has an affiliation with the Catholic Church. So now you're attacking her faith. But just the other day, you was like, it doesn't matter what religion you're in. You know, we need to all come together. Just the other day, you was talking about how Muslims, Christians, it doesn't really matter. We need to get along as black people, no matter what religion you're in. Now you're bashing Candace because she want to be a Catholic or whatever the case is now. This doesn't make no sense. He's doing it because she was friends with Charlie Kirk. And this black racist hates Charlie Kirk, guys. He hates him with a passion, and he don't like white people. And he's also a part of a hate group called the Black Hebrew Israelites, which believe that white people are the devil. That's what his religious cult believes in. Let's go.
It does not benefit us. Candace Owens is one of them. And this may hurt some people, but some of you all may be very aware of this. And if you're not sure after this broadcast, you're going to understand. See, Candace is spiritually deprivated.
Now he says that she's spiritually deprivated. That's not what he said before. He said she's a great woman. Let's go back to the praise report. See, guys, what we focus on is holding everybody accountable. We don't like people that flip-flop, people that dance around stuff. 1 minute they're your friend, next minute they turn against you. That's this guy right here. Let's go back to the tapes. Tails of the tape. Let's go.
This woman right here is the prime example of a strong black woman.
Wow.
Straight up. This woman right here is
what?
I don't care who she married to.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Respectfully, I do care because I would never try to make a pass or, look at a certain, a married woman.
Yeah.
But what I say, I don't care who she's married to.
And keep in mind, guys, this black man have about 3 to 4 baby mamas. 3 to 4 baby mamas with kids in different area codes. Right? And lusting after a married woman. Make that make sense.
Because she's married to another nation. A lot of people judge Candace Owens, but looking at the world we're living in right now in comparison with your Meg Thee Stallions, your Kamala Harris's, your, all of these people that you seem to support. A lot of y'all women like to support.
So he was against Kamala Harris too. Let's go.
Ignorance, the filth. Because Candace Owens ain't telling you to go out there and shake your ass. She's not out there telling you to, jug and finesse men and try to go get free meals and, all those kind of things. And because she's not doing that, it's like y'all don't see her blackness. Y'all don't see that this woman is intelligent. This woman here, she has very good historical acumen to herself.
You hear this?
And I think she's a great example. I mean, look, she's straight up sister soldier right now.
She's sister soldier. She's educated. She's all these wonderful things. Sounds nice, right?
She's sister soldier right now. And at the end of the day, she's the only woman. I'm going to tell you right now, she's the only woman revolutionary right now with a big platform.
So he called Candace Owens a revolutionary with a big platform. Now he's anti Candace Owens now. Now he's anti-Candace Owens. Let's go back to his hate message on Candace Owens bashing. Now, let me shout out this super chat. Shout out to Anthony Sharp. Shout out to you for the $10 support. Appreciate you sponsoring the show. Anthony Sharp says, maybe respect different perspectives and come to an understanding. Well, at the end of the day, this particular YouTuber, if you knew who this guy was, I'm not sure if you're familiar with him and his work. He's anti-white, anti-black. He's for himself. He is what is known as an opportunist. He jumps on board anybody's bandwagon. If there's an issue that's going on in the black community, he'll jump on that. See who he can use to benefit himself and his pocket. If there is a white situation versus black, he'll jump on the black side to attack the white side and cause black people to get upset. He basically promotes fear, and he's not really in agreement with anyone. I met this particular guy in person, as well as other content creators. I believe we had one that was in the live chat earlier. I'm not sure if he was here. I'm not sure if Brainwaves Advice Topics LLC was in here. Oh, yeah, he was here. Okay. Brainwaves Advice Topic LLC is another YouTuber that does good work. He also met this individual in person. This guy is a user. He's a manipulator. He is one that weaponized the Bible to entrap people that are in search of answers. In other words, if you're a person who's going through a lot of stress, maybe you contemplating unaliving yourself, or you're in search of God, in sin, going through a hard struggle, he likes to prey upon people like that and make himself to be some sort of spiritual advisor, someone who has wisdom and knowledge from God, so like a prophet or some sort. And it's all for personal gain. You understand? So there's really no way to be in agreement or even come to terms on any topic with that individual. because he's not really trying to, compromise in any way. He's not trying to resolve any sort of issues or come together for anything at all. He's just out for self. And right now, what his agenda is to get black people and white people fighting. That's his goal right now, guys, is to get blacks and whites fighting so that we could just argue all day. When what's this guy? The young man, I believe is Anthony. No. What's the young man that stabbed the guy in the chest? Carmelo Anthony. When Carmelo Anthony stabbed the white kid in the heart, guess who defended Carmelo Anthony? You guessed it. Nubreed. Nubreed basically said that it was self-defense. Even though the black kid murdered the white kid in cold blood, brought a knife to a track meet, he defended the killer because he's black. So what I'm trying to show you is this thing goes deep. Him attacking Candace Owens is on a whole next level of hypocrisy because he was just praising her. And I know a lot of you guys are now coming in, dropping off, but you got to watch the whole stream from the beginning, guys, so that you can get the full understanding of what's going on here. But let's get back to the content, guys. Let's go. And be sure to double tap the screen, guys. Let's get this video to 3,000. We need your support, guys. I cannot do this without you, guys. Without you, I cannot do this. We need your support. Double tap the screen to give it a thumbs up. Right? We appreciate it. Let's go.
Right now. And there's a lot of desperation coming out of the camp of Candace Owens. Right now, she's coming with a lot of egregious conspiracies that put herself in some danger. And she has choices to make. See, Candace Owens is in a lot of danger right now, ladies and gentlemen, and she's crying out to the world.
Now he's saying that Candace Owens is in danger. Again, fear-mongering, making blacks believe that she may possibly get into some sort of trouble, perhaps something that is may be harmful to her. He's speaking things into existence. That's what he's doing.
She's in a bed that she made. And the danger she's in is very much real. She's a cog in the web. She's a pawn.
Could it be that he's threatening her or putting out a hit or sending subliminal messages out there so someone can allegedly possibly harm Candace Owens? Like, why is he putting that out there? Why is he saying these things? Because she was friends with Charlie Kirk, and he believed that Candace Owens is now going to take up the mantle and continue the work that Charlie was doing, guys. You got to understand how diabolical this man is. He's very evil and wicked.
In a game that she's designed to lose while bringing her own people down with her.
You see that?
And see, this is the dangers of trying to align yourself with these heathens and their gods.
You see that? He said these heathens and their gods. He believed that white people are heathens. Are you seeing that? If you're white and you're viewing the content, that YouTuber believed that you are a heathen and that you are serving a false god. He don't like white people. He hates white people, guys. My job is to uncover the truth so that we can make America great again. We're in a world right now where people don't even talk to each other no more. Whites are scared of blacks. Blacks are scared of whites. We're suspicious of one another. We don't even want to even interact. The only time we interact is on social media. That's the only time. But in person, we stay away from one another. Some of you live in communities where all of the white people, y'all don't even talk. You know? Y'all don't even talk if you black. You might talk to one or two, but for the most part, people don't even talk to each other no more. And it's because social media is radicalizing people to hate one another.
because the game is undefeated. Every celebrity, every influencer, every TV personality who aligned themselves with these vipers ended up losing at the end. And Candace Owens is no different. She's no different.
Listen, guys, he did the same thing with me. He did the same thing with me, guys. He did the same thing with Brainwaves Advice Topic LLC. There was a time last year, and I'm not saying me and this guy was friends, but we did meet up in person to do some business. And there was a fallout. I learned that the guy was a snake. I learned that he was bad for business. He was pretty much trying to get money out of me. And I guess used me for clout in order to promote some sort of land initiative so that people could donate their money or something along them lines. And I pretty much cut ties with him for various reasons. Then he went on a smear campaign, started making video after video after video after video, slandering my name, making all sorts of false claims about me to destroy my character and reputation on social media so people wouldn't support me no more. And this is a pattern that he does. And now he's doing it to Candace Owens. It's the same formula, same blueprint.
Can't escape her fate without the Almighty God. See, the God in the Roman Catholic Church is not it. White Jesus is not going to deliver Candace Owens unless he's delivering her up to the magistrates to be judged.
Magistrates, that's the word you were trying to get. He didn't graduate high school, guys.
Unless he's delivering her to imminent danger. White Jesus in the Roman Catholic Church is not the answer. And Candace is going to have to make a great escape, or Candace is going to be in great trouble.
He's basically saying that Candace Owens will be unalive, guys. This is basically threatening her safety and her life. This ain't good. I think we are witnessing something publicly that we may need to keep an eye on, because if anything was to happen to Candace Owens, the feds need to take a good look into this particular YouTuber and what he may be up to, especially after the wake of the assassination of Charlie Kirk. I think that someone needs to keep an eye on this guy, because there could be a conspiracy or plan to harm, hopefully not. At the same time, you got to take these things serious. This guy is saying some things that I don't like, and the American people should look out for this, because now we're in a time now where people get offended because of people's opinions. And now he's trying to attack everything about Candace Owens to turn people against him. And now what this type of content that this man is putting out does, it radicalizes individuals by putting a battery in their back to harm people. The guy that assassinated Charlie Kirk was said to have been a good guy who came from a good family, education, good father. But yet, he was radicalized on social media, must have heard something from somebody. Somebody made that young man crash out. And it comes from videos like what you see this guy putting out. Somebody may hear that kind of content and be like, you know what? Candace Owens gotta go. And they may have a battery in their back because of that influencer.
The Bible tells us in Matthew 4:8, again, the devil taketh him up into an exceeding high mountain and showeth all the kingdoms of the world and the glory of them, and saith unto him, all these things I will give thee, if thou wilt fall down and worship me.
He's taking scriptures out of context, by the way. None of those scriptures have anything to do with Candace Owens, Charlie Kirk, or anyone. He just loves to do that type of stuff because his viewers are not educated in the scriptures to know when they're being deceived.
See, this illustrates how Satan will tempt you. And Candace Owens has the rudiments of this world.
He's jealous of her.
Candace Owens, she had something around 200,000 people watching her live.
You see
she
that?
broke the internet last night.
You see? He's jealous.
And a lot of people believe that she's fighting for justice.
But that's what you believed. You said that she's a good example. You said that she's a revolutionary for black people. That's what you said. We played the tape.
A lot of people believe that she is somehow calling out the powers that be.
So now you don't believe she's calling out the powers that be? But according to this video right here, you were praising Candace Owens. You made a video titled Candace Owens Exposes the Synagogue of Satan, where you weaponized Candace Owens because she was in a debate on, I believe it's P.S. Morgan's YouTube channel, and she was battling a rabbi, and you weaponized that video because you felt she was doing something against the powers that be. So how, sir, you went from this video that you got on Rumble because you was too much of a coward, you deleted it from YouTube because you didn't want to get demonetized. So you deleted it from YouTube like a coward, and you praised Candace Owens for doing the work that you were afraid to do. So explain that to the people. You used Candace Owens to push your agenda, and then when you couldn't no longer use her because you found out that she was friends with Charlie Kirk, now you out here trying to bash her and make some terrorists out there unalive her. That's what he's trying to do, guys.
Well, I'm here to tell you once again, she's controlled opposition.
Now she's controlled
opposition. She was
opposition.
given that offer. And she had to bow to the Pope, and she had to kneel and kiss the ring. Not of the God of her fathers, not the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, but the God of the heathens is who she bowed down to.
Listen, what he's doing here is dangerous, guys. This YouTuber named Nubreed not only bashed the death of Charlie Kirk, not only insulted his wife, guys. Guys, I don't think y'all understand this. The other day, maybe you've seen this if you're fans of Charlie Kirk. His wife put out a tribute video. Well, not necessarily a tribute, but you could say it's a tribute, right? Where she was sharing with the public about her husband and various other things. The YouTuber Nubreed took her video, dissected her video, and concluded that she was a witch. That's what he did. He called the wife of Charlie Kirk, Erica, a witch. Said that she's a Jezebel and that she's a part of the Klan. I'm like, wow. How insensitive could you be? Why would you call her that? It's not about if she might be. That's so insensitive to say. Why would you call a woman who's mourning the death of her husband a witch? Just because she's praising her husband. You don't got no empathy. None whatsoever. It's sick. This is what he does, guys. Now he's bashing Candace Owens.
Now, with all that being said, I want to make everything perfectly clear who Candace Owens is, what she has done over the years, what her stance is on a lot of things, so we, without a shot of a doubt, can know that Candace Owens is not for us.
Now he's saying Candace Owens is not for us. You heard that, guys? Let's go back to the praise report. We got to keep playing this tape, guys. Now he's telling people that Candace Owens is not for us. Let's see what he said before.
Listen, y'all, I mean, this woman is attractive. This woman is intelligent. This woman right here is the prime example.
Listen.
Of a strong black woman.
So he calls her a strong black woman. He just told you that Candace Owens is not for black people. But he just told you that Candace Owens was a strong black woman.
Straight up. This woman right here is
what?
I don't care who she married to. Respectfully, I do care because I would never try to make a pass or, look at a certain, a married woman a certain way. But what I say, I don't care who she's married to, because she's married to another nation. A lot of people judge Candace Owens, but looking at the world we're living in right now in comparison with your Meg Thee Stallions, your Kamala Harris's, your, all of these people that you seem to support. A lot of y'all women like to support the ignorance, the filth. Because Candace Owens ain't telling you to go out there and shake your ass. She's not out there telling you to, jug and finesse men and try to go get free meals and, all those kind of things. And because she's not doing that, it's like y'all don't see her blackness. Y'all don't see that this woman is intelligent. This woman, she has very good historical acumen to herself. And I think she's a great example. I mean, look, she's straight up sister soldier right now. She's sister soldier right now. And at the end of the day, she's the only woman. I'm going to tell you right now, she's the only woman revolutionary right now with a big platform. Straight up.
You hearing this, guys? You hearing what this man is saying? So he considered Candace Owens to be a revolutionary. Now, what is he saying about Candace Owens? Let's see what he said, guys. Let's go back to it. Shout out to Anthony Sharp again for a $10 support. Appreciate you sponsoring the show again. Anthony Sharp with a $10 support. Says, I love all this content. You will be a Charlie 2.0. Keep grinding, bro. Appreciate the comment. There's only one Charlie, guys. There's only one Charlie Kirk. Only one. Not 2, 3, 4, 5. There's only one Charlie Kirk. You see, here's the thing, guys. Charlie Kirk was brave. He stood in front of people, face to face. And even though he was assassinated, he fulfilled his call. Even though many might say he died at a young age, Charlie Kirk fulfilled his calling. Think about how many years he's been doing what he's been doing. Think about all the lives he affected, the changes that he made in the world, how many people he brought together with debate, truth, reasoning skills. He fulfilled his calling. Yes, his life was cut short. But how many people you know accomplished that much work in such a short period of time? How many? Right? And he was a believer in Jesus Christ. And to see him get bashed by so many when he was a believer in Jesus Christ too is crazy. Because it's like, now you know why they bashing him. Because he was a believer. And they didn't like that. A believer in Jesus Christ, successful, a husband, father, had a lot of pull in the industry, knew a lot of important people. A lot of important people respected him. That's power. You're going to have a lot of enemies with that. And he just was having fun. Some people think, oh, it's all about the money. I don't think so. I think that guy really just had fun doing what he did. I think he had a really good time debating, exchanging views with people, meeting new people. And somebody felt he had to go. Do I believe the killer of Charlie Kirk did it by himself? No. I believe there's more people involved. You just can't assassinate a man, and that the way it happened, that was not one man. There's other people involved. I know that. I'm pretty sure most of you should know that. More people are involved. They said that the shooter is not cooperating. Eventually he will. They'll get the truth out of him. You know? Appreciate Anthony Sharp for another $2 support. Says you could be the future. Most High willing, I fulfilled my call. At the end of the day, the shooter of Charlie Kirk may still be out there. And the reason why I say that is the guy that they got, he might be a shooter, yeah. But there's more people. There's more people involved, guys. One guy just can't go up on a roof with a rifle. Perfect target. One shot. And that's it? He did it? Nah. Somebody had to give him a timing. I mean, even Candace Owens brought out a video. We're going to have to review that. I'm going to probably do that in the morning. Candace Owens released a video where she was talking about how the original guy that they detained when Charlie got assassinated basically was claiming that he did it. Come to find out he didn't do nothing. Why did he do that? Was he in communication with the shooter? Was there somebody near Charlie that was communicating with the shooter on when to take the shot? You know? Or positioning Charlie in the spot so that he could get shot. Because sometimes you could do that. Somebody could be like, hey, Charlie, you sit here. And they move the chair right there. So it's in perfect alignment to be, you know, assassinated. Everything was too perfect. Some young old kid didn't orchestrate all of that, guys. There's more involved. So let me get this straight. So Charlie is having a debate at this college, this campus area, and some random kid just go on top of a building and knew that with this rifle, I'm going to get this target. He just knew. No, it was already set up, guys. It was already set up. They already knew Charlie was going to attend, and they already did the math, and they already knew how to plan this thing all out. I'm prophetically speaking right now. That's some gift that the Most High give me. Sometimes I wonder how I do it, but I just do it. The shooter of Charlie Kirk is not the only one. There's more people involved. I'm going to leave it like that. There's more people out there that's involved, guys. Hopefully they get caught. But let's get back to the content.
Out can know that Candace Owens is not for us. She's not for us. And who is us? I mean, melanated people. Now, I want you to see her stance when it comes to systematic oppression in America. What does she think about it? Because, ladies and gentlemen, make no mistake about it. When it comes down to it, Candace Owens is totally against most prison reform. She speaks out against efforts to reduce mass incarceration.
Wow.
Bail reform.
Do you see how he's bashing Candace Owens now? He didn't feel this way before.
Candace Owens, I mean, ladies and gentlemen, she focuses on punishment over healing. Her message leans more towards tough on crime rather than addressing root causes like poverty, racism.
No. See, he's making excuses for black men. Black men that are in these inner city ghettos, in these projects in the hood, are making choices to commit crimes. Has nothing to do with poverty. You have a lot of people in this world that are poor. You have white people that are poor. You don't see them out there doing the things that black folk do. You just don't see it. You don't. So he's making excuses for black people. And he's trying to say that the reason why black people are ending up incarcerated is because of white supremacy, because the white man is holding them down, just nothing but excuses. But yet, when Candace Owens and various others, including Charlie Kirk, would address fatherless homes, the black community get upset and call Charlie a racist for speaking the truth. Why the black man is not taking care of his family? Why? Why are black women having sexual relations with men that don't even have a job. You know this man don't got no job, but you laying up with him, knowing you could get pregnant, knowing the consequences. Raw dogging, knowing you could get an STD, knowing you can get pregnant, and you still go through with it. Then when you get pregnant, you look at this black man and be like, well, he's a deadbeat. Well, he was a deadbeat before you slept with him. When you laid with him, he was a deadbeat. He had no job. A lot of black women are literally housing black men that don't work. They don't even want to work. They want to play PlayStation all damn day. Fam, I got a PlayStation back there that I can't even get to play. I got a PlayStation set up right back here, guys, with a bunch of games. I can't even get to play my damn games, guys. Like, for real, I'm so busy. I might try to play some of the games right when I get off this live, but I just don't got no time. How many of you got a PS5, an Xbox, and it's like you got all these games, you really would like to play your games, but you just don't got no damn time? I don't got no time. I need to try to play my games, bro, because it's like when I turn on the TV and I put on my PS5, it's always telling me that there's an update. That's how long I haven't played the game, bro. This is wild, man. Let's get back to the tape, guys, because this is just getting crazy.
She blames the black community. See, she often frames crime as a result of personal failure rather than the systematic issues.
You see how he's blaming white people? I cannot stand this. I cannot stand the fact that you have grown black men blaming the white community for their problems. Okay, slavery happened. Woo, woo, woo. You're free now. Go get a job, get educated, start a business. No excuses. When you look at the spending power of black people in America, we're talking about probably billions of dollars of spending power. Where all that money is going? Where is it going? Black women spend millions, probably billions on hair and makeup alone. That money could be used to start businesses, build structures, land, you name it. So why aren't black men building infrastructure at the capacity of white men in America when we got all this money? Why is it that every time you see structures being built, it's always white men doing something or Asian men doing something? Look at China. Look at Japan. Look at all these different ethnic groups. Why is it that every ethnic group is thriving and doing all the things that they're doing and we're crying all day? Crying, just crying. Oh, the white man. Oh, Massa got me. Oh, he's putting me down. Oh, you know, the white man is oppressing us. Nobody's oppressing you but you. You dropped out of high school. You don't want to work. You want to live under your mama house, and now you want to live under the black woman. Whose fault is that? It's not my fault, and that's not the white man's fault either. I'm tired of the excuses. It's embarrassing. But when Charlie Kirk spoke on these issues, you called him a white supremacist. What are you going to call me? I've been speaking on this for years. I've been talking about these issues for years. I've been on YouTube since 2006. I am not new to social media. I'm not new. I've been doing this since 2006. Some of y'all may have just discovered me. I've been doing this. This is not new.
She supports policies that keeps prisons full by opposing reform.
Now he's blaming Candace Owens for why the prison industrial complex have black people in there full of black men. That's not Candace Owens' fault. That's the black man's fault for committing crimes. Even Charlie had a debate where he was debating another black kid, and he was like, well, how do they get to prison? He was like, well, you know, because of the system and oppression. He said, no, they commit crimes. They commit crimes. When you drive in your car, there's a speed limit. You go over the speed limit, you're going to get in trouble. Right? You run through a red light, you're in trouble. School bus, stop sign out, you run past it, kids are there, you in trouble. We know the rules. Everybody know the rules when you're in your car. If you had any training, the rules should be stuck in your brain to the point where you driving, it's in your brain. You don't even need to see the stop sign. You know to stop already. So if a black man end up in prison, how he got there? Committing a crime. You knew the consequences. I don't want to hear no excuses. Ain't no white supremacy. I don't want to hear none of that. I don't want to hear nothing about the white man doing this to me, the white man holding me down, the white man. I don't want to hear nothing. Nothing's holding you down. You're not in chains. You're not on a plantation. Nobody got no damn rope around your neck, chains around your neck, chains around your ankles. Nobody's holding you back. You holding yourself back because you lazy as a black man. You got a lot of white men out there that had to get off their damn ASS and go work to provide. Why can't the black man go do the same thing? These are the things that Charlie Kirk spoke about in regards to DEI. That you want to get everything for free because you're black, whereas everybody else had to work hard to get to where they got to go to. And yet you get in because, oh, well, I'm black. Well, how do I know you're trained? That is where he said what he said in regards to the black pilot. He wasn't being racist. Heck, I want to know you're trained if you're doing a service on my car. If you are doing any sort of mechanic work on my car, I need to know you're certified. Bro, could I see some credentials? Hey, what's going on? I need to know. I don't want you working on my car and you don't know what you're doing. You're going to damn near mess up my car and cause me to get in trouble. Do you get it now? So now he's trying to bash Candace Owens. Now, guys, just in case you're joining in, this particular YouTuber, check this out, because I know how the YouTube Shorts algorithm work. This YouTuber named Nubreed, right? He posts this video on Rumble. Look at the title of the video, guys. In this video, he was bashing the Jewish community and weaponizing Candace Owens' debate with, I believe, Michael Jackson's Jewish rabbi. And Candace Owens was going in on that rabbi, right? Now, he put this video on Rumble because he knew he was going to get demonetized on YouTube because YouTube don't play that mess with hate speech and all that other stuff. They don't play no games, right? Anybody that is a seasoned YouTuber that's been around here for many years, you know the rules. You know the rules like your name. You know what you can or can't do on YouTube, right? So he put that video on Rumble to avoid getting in trouble with the YouTube powers that be. He was praising Candace Owens in that video, right? This is what he was doing in the praise video where he was praising Candace Owens. Listen to this.
I mean, listen, y'all. Listen, y'all. I mean, this woman is attractive. This woman is intelligent. This woman right here is the prime example of a strong black woman. Straight up. This woman right here is, I don't care who she married to. Respectfully, I do care because I would never try to make a pass or, look at a certain, a married woman a certain way. But what I say, I don't care who she's married to, because she's married to another nation. A lot of people judge Candace Owens, but looking at the world we're living in right now, in comparison with your Meg Thee Stallions, your Kamala Harris's, your, all of these people that you seem to support. A lot of y'all women like to support the ignorance, the filth. Because Candace Owens ain't telling you to go out there and shake your ass. She's not out there telling you to, jug and finesse men and try to go get free meals and, all those kind of things. And because she's not doing that, it's like y'all don't see her blackness. Y'all don't see that this woman is intelligent. This woman, she has very good historical acumen to herself. And I think she's a great example. I mean, look, she's straight up sister soldier right now. She's sister soldier right now. And at the end of the day, she's the only woman. I'm going to tell you right now, she's the only woman revolutionary right now with a big platform. Straight up. She's very articulate. She chooses her words very wisely. And, you know, I know some people have a real distaste for her, but what I want to do is I want to play some of the things that's being said in this interview. I see there's some people that's not a fan. They don't like her. Listen.
You see what he did,
and I'm
guys?
going to say this.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Hold on.
What I'm saying right now doesn't mean that I agree.
Hold on. Do you see what he's doing here? He just finished praising her, telling us how much of a revolutionary she is, all of these wonderful things. All these wonderful things. Now he's bashing her because he found out that she was friends with Charlie Kirk. I made a video showing Candace Owens' tribute to Charlie Kirk the other day. Wonderful tribute. We reviewed it. We broke it down. She shared a lot of information about, you know, Charlie that we didn't even know about. She gave him his flowers on pretty much taking her under his wing, showing her different things. And once Nubreed saw that I made that video, he never knew that Candace was friends with Charlie. Yesterday, what he did was he made a video with Bernice King, who, by the way, hated Charlie Kirk. I talked about that also in a video that I did because, you know, the black community, they hold Martin Luther King up to a high degree, and it is what it is. I have my opinions. I shared them in that video. I'm not going to go into it right now, but Martin Luther King's daughter didn't like Charlie Kirk. Let me see if I can bring out those receipts for you. Let me bring it out because a lot of you may not know this. You may not have seen this, but I got to put this out there, guys. This Bernice King, check this out, guys. Check this out. I'm not making this up. These are facts. This is what she put out there, guys. Bernice King, the daughter of Martin Luther King Jr. This AI image displays Lincoln, Kennedy, Martin Luther King, you know, Charlie, and also Jesus Christ, or the image that they put up for Jesus Christ, right? Notice what Bernice King says. There are so many things wrong with this. So many. What she find wrong is that Charlie is in the image. And people started a rumor saying that Charlie is being compared to Martin Luther King. That was not no rumor. Nobody ever started a rumor like that. That's a lie. The pure fact that he's next to Martin Luther King, people from the black community are saying that they're going around making rumors that Martin Luther King or Charlie's being compared to Martin Luther King. And there has never been nobody comparing the two. She just didn't like the fact that Charlie is in the lineup. She don't think he belonged there. Now watch this, guys, because I got more. Because some of you might look at that and be like, well, Rango, how do you know that that she don't like Charlie? I mean, we need some more. Need some more facts. I mean, I appreciate the fact that you put out information, but could you provide more evidence to prove this? Okay, I got you. Don't worry about it. I got more evidence, guys. I got more evidence. Let's see. Let me get this on the screen. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Watch this, guys. More evidence for you. Because I don't sugarcoat. I'm not cut from the cloth of being fake. Bernice King posts this. Notice that. That's a clip of Charlie Kirk. And she posts a 34-second clip. And look at her hashtag, her caption. It says, racism, pure and simple. And that's from Bernice King. Bernice King wrote, "Racism, pure and simple." And that was in regards to this clip that was on Patriot Takes, and it says Trump's friend Charlie Kirk, quote, "I'm sorry, if I see a black pilot, I'm going to be like, boy, I hope he's qualified," end quote. That came from Bernice King. Can anybody try to debate or argue against that fact? So she did not like Charlie Kirk. She believed Charlie Kirk was a racist. Not me, because I studied Charlie Kirk's message. I've seen his debates with black people, and I have never seen him be racist towards blacks. He just asked tough questions and just spoke the truth raw and uncut. But Bernice King had a serious issue with Charlie Kirk. A serious one. You know, I don't know who you're saying always being negative, but that's not me. I'm showing you the facts that's on the screen. How you gonna say I'm being negative when I'm showing the facts that's on the screen? You know? I'm not showing no facts. I mean, I'm not showing no nothing negative. I'm showing you exactly what's being said. People took a quote from Charlie and twisted it. They didn't find the full video. They didn't get the context that he was talking about DEI. They wasn't focusing on none of that stuff. They just called a man a racist and a white supremacist. How he's a white supremacist and yet Candace Owens and him is good friends? You think Candace Owens is just going to sit there and be friends with him? If he's a racist and a white supremacist? No. You see what I mean? And remember, Charlie Kirk was just a content creator. I think everybody forget about that. He was a content creator. Just like I'm a content creator, he just had a bigger platform with millions upon millions of followers. Very successful, very well known. It is what it is. He had the world stage. You know? See, at the AI, what is this person name? At the AI business coach, you said, hold on, let me get this off the screen so you can see me on camera. Okay. Let me see. No, you ain't have to delete his comment. You ain't have to delete his comment. His comment didn't say anything. I mean, okay, all right, yeah. No problem. My bad at Caramel. You did the right thing. My bad. I didn't see that. I see what you did. No problem. Just don't block him. But I see what you did. He was cussing. At the AI business coach, no profanity in the live chat. Appreciate it. If you just don't post no profanity, right? But I'm gonna read your comment. You said, so are all black pilots, SHITTY, pilots? No, that was not the point of Charlie Kirk. Charlie Kirk was not saying that black pilots are no good. It's not what he was saying. He was speaking on the issue of DEI, guys. You understand? Because in a lot of different companies and jobs, blacks were being hired not because of their skills, their work ethic in terms of how hard they work to get the position. Everybody else have to work hard. You get what I mean? So what he was using was an example and people took it out of context. He was using an example. Oh, if I see a black pilot, I'm going to be like, boy, I hope he's qualified. He ain't say all black pilots are not qualified. He's not saying that. He was talking about DEI. And yet, everybody's just acting like they didn't know what he was saying. And it's disgusting that this man was just using his brain, waking people up to a truth that makes sense. I mean, if you got this job just because you're black and you didn't get it because you worked hard, had the good grades, passed the exam, I'm gonna question your ability to do your job. I worked with people like that, guys. When I was in New York, working at a particular agency, had a great job, great career, and due to the so-called pandemic, I didn't take the shot, so they got rid of me. It is what it is. I remember working at that job, and there was a point in time where they hired a bunch of people from the outside. They had no training, no P99, no 835, no OSHA training. They didn't pass no civil service test exams. They had no respirator training. They had no training about confined space training. They had no training on chemicals and gases. They had no certification for nothing. And they just put them at the job with us professionals. And these guys were sabotaging the workplace. I literally had to walk around these guys because they were like babies. They were touching stuff they had no business touching. They were touching chemicals, pressing buttons. And I'm like, yo, get out of here, bro. I had to call up all the supervisors. I had to literally email the administrators, the deputy directors, because it was just mayhem. These dudes, one of them caused one of the systems, one of the boilers to dry fire. Because they didn't know what the hell they were doing. Nearly killed everybody, nearly blew up the whole plant. You know? They didn't know what they were doing. And it's because they had no training. I'm like, how the hell you get this job? Who hired you? Who hired these people? And unfortunately, I know you're going to get mad, but unfortunately, there were Hispanics and blacks that was put into the workplace where I was at. They had no training. I don't know how they got the job. I don't know who they knew, but they got put in. There was no white men there. But this is what I've experienced and seen. So when I heard Kirk talk about DEI and he mentioned this about the pilot, I understood what he was talking about. I fully understood what he was talking about. A lot of you feel the same way about people. So don't act like you don't know. There are people that you wouldn't even let do the job if you didn't know they had the qualifications. He wasn't racist towards black pilots. Why is it that when the man is dead, now everybody want to pull up clips and quotes and all this other junk? Why? Why now? It don't make no sense. Shout out to Anthony Kurt for all the super chats. Appreciate you sponsoring the show. I missed a couple of them, but shout out to you for supporting the show. Let me get back on camera. So, I wanted to make that very clear. I understood what Charlie was talking about in regards to DEI. A lot of black people don't want to hear that because they look at it as, well, you're taking away jobs from us. You're taking away opportunity from us. And that is why they don't like him. He don't got the power to take away your job. It's the companies that do. You just didn't like the fact that he was speaking the truth. Maybe if you had a business and a company, you would understand. But there are certain companies and jobs that have to hire a certain amount of people because of all these different rules and laws and all these things that are put in place. People that they probably would, under normal circumstances, wouldn't even hire you. They wouldn't even hire you if they had the opportunity. You know? You said that comment was racist. Everything is racist in America now. You can't even have conversations because you're a racist every time you say something that somebody disagree with. Your comment is racist. How about that? Your comment is racist. Their comment is racist. Everybody's a racist. That's America now. You can't even have a conversation now. Everybody is racist now. It's sick. And now we want to unalive people because of their opinions now. Only in America they do this now. Only in America, everybody got thin skins. Nobody want to debate. Nobody want to have conversations. And people get offended at everything. You know? It's sick. But that's the world we live in now. Shout out to Lively Cuts for the support. Appreciate you sponsoring the show with the $5 support. Says, do people realize they are providing Charlie point just by their reactions? That's the thing that's crazy. They're not even thinking about that. And what's so sick about this, and it's sad at the same time, Because Charlie was assassinated, it's like his message is out there even more. Ain't that something? His death made his message get out there even more. The whole world know who Charlie Kirk is now. The whole earth know who Charlie Kirk is now. Everybody know his name. And now people are going to his channel, looking at his videos. His videos are getting more views now that he is dead. Ain't that something? His message is getting out there 10 times more than it did because he's dead. And he died doing what he loved. How many of us will die doing what we love? It's unfortunate he passed out at 31, but it's crazy, man. Let me see what we got. Yeah, guys, if you're gonna be angry with Charlie Kirk over little snippets and little clips posted here and there on the internet, you got to educate yourself on looking at the videos, looking at the debates, looking at things in context. If not, you're going to be deceived like everybody else. My job is literally to debunk all the lies, react to the videos, and show the truth. You know, I'm not going to sit here and act like, well, I was following Charlie's work forever and ever and ever. I'm not going to act like I was that guy. His passing got the attention of the whole earth. And the first thing I started hearing is people saying that he's a white supremacist and a racist. So I went and did my research. And I started to look at his content, and I didn't find it. I didn't see it. I was looking for it, hoping that I would find something. I didn't find anything. I looked at his debates with black people, and I was like, okay, let me see. Is it coming now? Is he going to say something racist? And I'm listening, and I'm like, I didn't hear nothing. I rewinded back. Oh, that's what he was saying. But they said he was racist. No, he wasn't. He wasn't racist, guys. And I'm going to make sure that I do videos. Like I said, guys, those videos where Charlie was debating black people, I'm going to find all of those videos. It's all in my favorites. I'm going to react to all those videos. And I'm going to show you that man was not racist towards blacks. He debated white people, black people, Asian people, everybody. Everybody was upset with Charlie. Not just black people, man. You had white people that didn't like him. White people that was angry. They wanted to fight this man. You had all kinds of people that was pissed off with Charlie. Not because he said anything racist. He just beat them in a debate. Said something that outsmarted them and made them look bad. And they didn't have no rebuttal. So the first thing they could do is get upset and start getting upset and start acting crazy. You know? You're telling me to stop lying. Why don't you start a YouTube channel and debate and prove me wrong? Why don't you go start a YouTube channel, go get all of Charlie's videos and show the racism? Show it. You know? Because that very same YouTuber that used Bernice King, she's a horrible example to use because she felt that Charlie was a racist. And Bernice King used to be a part of New Birth Church. I believe it's New Birth Missionary Baptist Church. Bernice King used to be a part of that church, and she used to stand right beside Bishop Eddie Long, the very same pastor that was preaching against the LGBTQ community, the same pastor and bishop that was bashing the gay community every chance he got. And he got exposed for sleeping with the young men in church. The same guy. Bernice King was a member of New Birth Missionary Baptist Church. I got all the receipts, guys. I know this woman. I know who she is, guys. She used to stand by, whatchamacallit? What the hell is this guy? I just said the damn bishop's name. Eddie Long. She stood beside Eddie Long in defense of Eddie Long. And when Eddie Long was going through the lawsuit, she stepped away from the church. You know why? Because Bernice King used to bash the gay community every chance she get, guys. She would bash the gay community over and over and over with Eddie Long. And when Eddie Long got caught in that issue where he was having sexual relations with about 4 young men in church, she stepped away from the church and went and did her own thing. So Bernice King is no angel, guys. She was a part of that scandal. She was there when Eddie Long was with those young boys. And she was a part of the prosperity gospel. Because Eddie Long was a prosperity preacher, fleecing the flock, taking money from the people. And Bernice King was a member of that church. That's right. So when I shared my sentiments in regard to Martin Luther King and who he really was, a lot of you that got upset with me because of my opinions, I am telling you, he was no different than those so-called pastors that you see today. That was about money and keeping black people dumbed down and docile. And then you can get mad all you want. Y'all got mad with Charlie Kirk because of his sentiments. Well, go ahead and get mad with mine, because I'm telling you the truth. I don't support none of these black pastors today because all they want is your money. Creflo Dollar, TD Snakes, all of them. You know what I'm saying? All of these Christian pastors want is money. Money, money, money. Their church is a business and their 501c3 bought and paid for by the powers that be to keep the people dumbed down in religion. That's it. All these pastors are millionaires. How come? Jesus Christ wasn't a millionaire. Jesus Christ didn't have a Rolls Royce, a Bentley, a mansion. You know? None of them. None of the disciples was rich. And I'm not saying being poor is fun or being poor is the way a believer in Jesus Christ should be. What I'm saying is, how come all of these pastors are rich and the people that attend church are poor? Because these churches are 501c3, tax exempt. That's why. And they got to do what the powers that be want. You see? It's just that simple, guys. In these churches today, they don't even teach the Bible no more. They don't teach against sin. They just give you feel-good messages now, motivational speeches now. They don't even tell you what the Bible say anymore. Yeah, Jamal Bryant bashed Charlie Kirk. Howard Wesley bashed Charlie Kirk. All of those pastors, they did this in church, guys, at the pulpit. They're wicked men. They're evil. So I'm trying to show you guys, this YouTuber praised Candace Owens, and now he's bashing her. He's bashing her, guys. Because in his mind, he don't believe that she's a woman of God or that she is good for black people or anything. He believed that she's now a part of the Satan system now.
I mean, she has indirectly supported the status quo, which disappropriately locks up black men and black women.
You see that? He want his viewers to believe that Candace Owens is responsible for getting black men and black women arrested. That's a lie. That's a lie. Look what his chat is calling her. Her name is Slander Owens. I'm trying to show you guys. Listen, this guy put batteries in his chats, in his viewers. You know what I mean? This is what he do.
That's Candace Owens. Now I want you to hear what she had to say.
And that pretty much is that. Like, I didn't take no more of the stream because he was live during that time. He's probably still on live, or maybe he got off live. But if anything, I would react more to that video and bring more evidence and truth out there for you guys, because everything in that video that he's going to bring out about Candace Owens is to discredit her, shame her, so that nobody would want to follow her. He cannot stop her success because she's already successful. Her husband is successful. But what he's going to try to do now is distance himself as if though he wasn't praising her. I show you the videotapes. I show you that Nubreed was in fact pro Candace Owens. Now he's claiming that Candace Owens is the Antichrist now, bashing another black woman. So there you have it, guys. I'm going to leave it like that. I'm going to be reviewing some Candace Owens content in the morning. I got a lot of content to cover, guys. There's a lot of stories coming out, man. It's a lot of news. I'm trying to cover everything, but doing these lives really take a lot of your energy to pretty much do them, man. So, guys, hey, I appreciate everybody coming through, everybody that support the shows. It's just wrong that he was pro Candace Owens and now he's bashing her. He's bashing her, guys. Look, let me see if I can pull this up, guys. Let me see if I could do this real quick. I don't know if I could do this. Let me find this thing real fast, guys. It's just really sick. It really is sick, man. Let me see if I can pull this up. Cause this is crazy, man. Absolutely crazy, man. Okay. Right. So now, let me see. Okay. Candace Owens. Where is the video? They just... Now, check this out, guys. Because I showed you the video where this guy praised Candace Owens. He got videos. Nick Cannon's interview with Candace Owens. They just suspended and demonetized Candace Owens. In that video, he was defending Candace Owens and basically was supporting her. And I'm like, wow. And now he's basically against her now. You know? This is crazy. Absolutely crazy. It's like once Candace Owens made the video against the Jewish rabbi, he weaponized that video and made black people believe in Candace. Now he's taking it away. Now he's saying that Candace Owens is a part of the Roman Catholic Church and she's of the devil. And he's bashing her because of her religious beliefs. If Candace Owens want to join the Catholic Church, that's her business. You know? That's her personal choice. I don't got nothing to do with that. I'm not going to sit here and bash her because that's what she want to do. You know? You're responsible for what you do. We have a demon in the live chat named Superior says, do you mostly talk about Nubreed on this channel or Charlie Kirk? I'm subbed. It doesn't matter if you're subbed or unsubbed. I got 3,000 videos on this platform. You're asking me if I'm only talking about Kurt and this and that. Why don't you go look at my videos and find out what I talk about rather than asking a silly question? Go talk about that. Go find that. Doesn't matter if you're sub or unsub. I don't like silly questions. Don't ask me a silly question. I have a platform with over 3,100 videos. If you watched my videos, you would know what I talk about. Obviously, you didn't watch my videos. You're only watching the trending videos that I'm talking about. So it's a silly question to ask, do you only talk about this when I have 3,000 videos? Go look at the platform and find out what I got. You know what I mean? You're mad because I'm talking about these issues. You're trying to silence me subliminally by making it seem like I'm only talking about this. Charlie Kirk's situation is a trending topic. People want to hear it. I'm holding people accountable for bashing this man's death and mocking him. And that YouTuber is one of them who is putting out misinformation and disinformation. What is your problem? Why do you got a problem? That's the question. So, We're going to get up on out of here. To the mods, block the truth. Block that individual. And, take that character out of the live chat. Talking about this is the Nubreed hate channel. If it's the hate channel, why are you watching? I mean, you're giving me views. You're helping me. Maybe you would like to subscribe, but you ain't going to be allowed in my live chat. Right? So, hey, it is what it is, guys. I'm going to get up on out of here. Hey, I appreciate everybody stopping by. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already. And also consider double tapping the screen if you like the live stream. Let's get the likes to 1,000, guys, before you get on out of here. Let's get it to 1,000. Let's get it to 1,000, guys. Let's get these likes to 1,000. It's a silly question to ask, are you against someone when you see a video? You have to watch the videos, guys. I'm not going to keep repeating myself over and over. I've been here for 1 hour and 45 minutes. You don't walk into a classroom and say, hey, everybody, what is the professor talking about? You don't do that. You don't walk into a classroom where people are in class trying to concentrate and ask what the subject is about. You go to your desk, you look at the board, and you find out what we're talking about. You're late to class. It's rude. It's disrespectful. Watch the replay and find out all the information you need to find out. We're not going to stop the class to cater just to you. We're not going to do that. Right? Watch the video and get the facts. Right? So, hey, guys, I appreciate everybody coming through. If you like the video, subscribe to the channel. Click the notification bell for more. Double tap the screen to give it a like, guys. It is what it is. Look, guys, without you, I can't do this. I appreciate all of you that subscribe to the channel. Without you, we cannot do this work. So I am humbled that you choose Ringo TV as your source for news stories, breakdowns, reaction videos about trending topics and various other issues. Shout out to everybody that subscribed, everybody that's tuning in. I know you got busy lives. I know you got a lot of important things to do. And I'm very humbled and appreciative of those that tune in. I like to talk. I like to share my views. I'm passionate about what I believe. And I don't like injustice. What I see happening to Charlie Kirk is injustice. What I see happening to Candace Owens is injustice. This particular YouTuber is bashing her, degrading her, and putting her down because of her religious beliefs. And he's doing it not because of just the religious beliefs. It's because he found out that she was friends with Charlie Kirk. So it's his way to retaliate against her out of hate and jealousy. So if you stand for the truth, support this work, ladies and gentlemen. Peace and blessings to the mods in the chat. Caramel, Kimmy, Kim, everybody in the building. Y'all take care. Shout out to everybody on the road, all my truckers, all the drivers out there. Y'all drive safe. Peace and blessings. We out of here, y'all. Y'all take care. We out. Peace.
If you like our content, consider supporting via Cash App at $Ringo TV Raw. Become a patron on patreon.com for exclusive video content not shown on YouTube. You could also support through PayPal at paypal.me/Ringo TV Raw. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the bell to be notified of new content. Follow me on Instagram at Ringo TV Raw.
This is Ringo TV Reactions, the only channel on YouTube bringing you the truth 100% raw and uncut.